Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miftah Kusumawati. In this video, I would like to present of the article authored by myself and Miss Ertiningsih, with the title is Optimization of Production and Maintenance Multi-Machine Scheduling in Batch Production System, a case study on the pharmaceutical industry in Central Java, Indonesia. For the overview, it consists of 5 points. The first is introduction, the second is mathematical formulation, the third is results and discussions, the fourth is conclusion, and the last is references. Let's begin with the introduction. From the title, we know that the topic of this research is about the scheduling. Scheduling can be defined as a decision-making process that is used regularly in manufacturing and services industries. The production system in this scheduling problem is a batch process. A batch process allows for making products in several groups with a variety of different specifications. Several things also need to be considered during a scheduling making process. One of them is machine reliability, because it can deteriorate during the production process. So, we propose the optimization of production and maintenance multi-machine scheduling for batch production mode and considering varying operational conditions. It takes a case study on the pharmaceutical industry in Indonesia. A method used to solve this problem is a random key genetic algorithm, and the result will be compared using a biased random key genetic algorithm. Each method combines with Jaya algorithm and convex set theory. Next is mathematical formulation. This scheduling problem is aimed to optimize the total production cost and ensure the reliability of the machines is in good condition as always. Therefore, preventive maintenance, or we can call it PM, should be performed on each machine. The right time for preventive maintenance is called opportunistic maintenance. The opportunistic maintenance can be divided into two activities. The first is maintenance advancement. It is PM before batch processing. The second is maintenance postponement. It is PM after batch processing. If the machine fails, we have to take minimal repair for that machine. For the maintenance advancement and maintenance postponement activities can be illustrated in figure 1 in this slide. There is a machine A processing 4 batch N1, N2, N3, and N4. And there is an opportunistic maintenance during processing batch N4. So, if maintenance advancement was performed, then we get SMN4 is equal to EMN3 plus TMPM. But if the maintenance postponement was performed, then we get SMN4 equal to EMN3. Okay. There are assumptions that used in this problem. The first is in this production system, multi-batch that will be processed on parallel multi-machines. The number of batch is predetermined and allows making multi-products with different specifications in each batch. And the process layout is used in this system. The preemption and cancellation of processing batch are not allowed. For every 5 batch, there is 1 PM, and the PM can be performed before or after first, second, third, fourth, or fifth batch processing. Next, tardiness cost that occurs whenever a batch is completed after its given due date. Each batch requires different operational conditions, and its determined before the beginning of the process of each batch. Preventive maintenance aims to minimize the failures of the machines but cannot renew a machine, or we can call it imperfect preventive maintenance. And the last is minimal repair is performed when the machine fails. This activity can restore a machine to the failure rate it had when it failed. The reliability of the machine can decrease as the production process progresses. Let's see in the theorem 1. The survival function RT is decreasing in the interval 0 to infinity. Furthermore, RT satisfies R0 is equal to 1 and limit t to infinity, RT is equal to 0. To determine the reliability distribution of a machine, we can use a Weibull distribution. And for the probability density function, survival and hazard function in Weibull distribution are defined below in equation 1, 2, and 3. And based on accelerated failure time model theory, we get the reliability and the hazard rate of machine M during each process and each PM interval can be defined in equation 4 and equation 5. The objective function in this scheduling problem is to minimize the total production cost, which is consists with the tardiness cost, opportunistic maintenance cost, and minimal repair cost. Next, results and discussions. As previously mentioned, there are two methods that used to solve this problem: random key genetic algorithm and bias random key genetic algorithm. A genetic algorithm is a research technique and optimization technique that works by imitating the process of evolution and changes in the genetic structure of living things. The processes of genetic algorithms are encoding, selection, crossover, and mutation. Random key genetic algorithm and bias random key genetic algorithm are genetic algorithm development methods used to solve sequencing optimization problems. The difference between random key genetic algorithm and bias random key genetic algorithm is in wait for selecting the parents for crossover process. In the random key genetic algorithm, we can select it randomly from the elites and non-elites solutions, but in the bias random key genetic algorithm, we need to select one from the elite solutions and another from the non-elite solutions. Okay, next is Jaya algorithm. This algorithm works by approaching the best solution and away from the worst solution. The value of each gen in each chromosome, in each selected chromosome, will be updated with the formula in the equation 9. In this case, we will take a case study on a packaging process during 1 month in PT Papros Central Java, Indonesia. The machine used in this stage is called the KDS 800. It consists of the KDS1, KDS2, and KDS3 machines. Each of the 3 processes in packaging, namely the primary, secondary, and tertiary processes. In this case, it is assumed that each machine can process the 3 packing processes. Okay, for the optimization method can be illustrated in figure 4 in the slide. So, for the Jaya algorithm, it is conducted before crossover process, more precisely before selecting elite and non-elite solutions. This is for the initializations parameters. This is parameters reliability and cost. This is the various types of medicines in PT Papros. And this is the information and parameters of each batch. Chromosome representation. The chromosomes are partitioned according to the number of machines for batch scheduling and preventive maintenance. Okay, this is for the crossover process. The crossover method used in this problem is a one-point cross combined with arithmetic operators derived from the convex set theory. Okay, next is mutation process. The mutation method used in this problem is derived from convex set theory too, but the mutation can be conducted on both the production and maintenance scheduling. For production scheduling, it can be illustrated as below in figure 11. Okay, this is the graph for the total production cost using random key genetic algorithm in the left side and using Bayes random key genetic algorithm in the right side. We can see the total cost results obtained from the two methods are close enough. And this is the scheduling result using random key genetic algorithm. Each color denote each batch, and the black line denote the opportunistic maintenance scheduling. And this is the scheduling result using Bayes random key genetic algorithm. The total cost obtained by the random key genetic algorithm method on the scheduling simulation results is different from the Bayes random key genetic algorithm, but the total cost results obtained from the two methods are close enough. The difference between these methods is because in random key genetic algorithm there are more choices when selecting the parent for crossover process, so that the algorithm can be wider in exploring the solution search space. This is different from the selection of parents selected for mating in the Bayes random key genetic algorithm, which is only limited to a pair of individuals, if of which must come from elite and non-elite solutions. Okay, the last is references. There are the references that used in this article. Thank you for assigning your time for watching this video. Thank you for your attention. It's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.